welcome to a new series I'm calling Sugar and Spirits, where my attempt to like alcohol is ongoing. So I'm trying to find the perfect cocktail because I'm sick of ordering like a vodka soda lime at the bars. It's kind of embarrassing. So I'm gonna do a series where I try different liquors and make different cocktails. But I'm not gonna do it by myself. So today I have a friend.
Hey!
It's Faith!
It's Faith!
Faith, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit.
Faith?
Well, so we're gonna make a cocktail and it's gonna be basically we're making like a blood orange margarita, and I've like taken a little bit from different recipes based on like ingredients I could find, but I'm calling it what am I calling it? I'm calling it a slasher Summerita because we're also going to talk about one of my favorite like movie franchises, I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
A new one just came out, but we're going to be going over the original. We're going to stick to the OG today while we sip our little cocktail. Our summers? No. I can't even say my name.
The
Slasher Summerita.
Slasher Summerita.
Yes, yes. Let's do a shot. Salt. Wait.
Yeah.
I think you lick your hand.
Salting.
Right?
Yeah, to get the salt on there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, put salt on your hand.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm scared.
That's kind of a big shot.
I know, that was kind of overly ambitious. We cut and it's like I poured some out.
Honestly, I'm like, if I just do half of it, I don't know.
Okay, do what you feel comfortable with. There's no pressure, but you know, this shouldn't even be that scary because one time my dad made all of us in Vegas, like my stepmom and my stepsister and I take tequila shots with a scorpion in it. So this is better. There's no bug in it.
At least there's no scorpion.
Right. Like, okay, so lick, throw it back, bite into lime. Cheers.
Cheers, bottoms up.
To the Slasher Summerita.
Slasher Summerita.
Well, that sucked. That sucked.
You know, it actually wasn't even that bad. And I'm not good at shots. The salt
I
actually
think
really
the
good.
lime killed me.
Really?
Jesus.
I think the salt really helped. I think
I think
most
the
of the
salt
time
helped.
when I take shots, I don't like do anything for them, and I just take
Right.
them.
I know this is how you're supposed to do a tequila shot, but yeah, usually I'm just like shot and then maybe a chaser. The steps make it fun. The lime made it torture. Well, let's make our cocktail.
Yay!
Okay.
Slasher Summerita.
To preface, I have no bartending experience.
Me neither.
And I'm bad at measuring. So here's this. We're gonna call it 1 ounce.
Yep.
So all of our measurements will be using this because I don't have any other like measuring cups with ounces. So I'm sorry. But okay, let's start with tequila.
Wait, so what is it? What is it called?
Oh, El Jimador,
Yeah.
not Jimador. That would be stupid.
Not the American way.
Yes. Okay, and we need 2 ounces of this. Whoa. Whoa.
One. Come on.
Yeah! It's
Yeah,
2 ounces of this. And basically, it's blood orange Italian soda. For the original recipe, I was trying to find blood oranges. And I looked everywhere. I was looking at like Kroger, Publix, and I couldn't find like the goddamn blood orange to save my life. So if you want a blood orange in Atlanta, like during this time, good luck. It was
think
awful.
it would be the season. Like I literally would
Right?
think summer is the time.
Oranges, citrus, it makes sense to me.
Maybe that's when everyone else wants blood oranges.
And then I called Whole Foods and I was like, do you guys have blood orange juice? Because I saw it online. And they're like, yes, we do. And then I showed up and they were like, yeah, actually someone asked for that. And then we looked and we didn't have it. And I'm like, so you're liars.
No blood orange.
So one of the Whole Foods in Buckhead, I won't tell you which one. You can take a guess. We have beef. We have beef now. But honestly, this might taste even better. It's Italian soda. Okay, next step. A 1/2 ounce of Contro. We're using this triple sec for our orange liqueur flavor. And yeah, a 1/2 ounce. Let me guesstimate that. I feel like that's more.
Okay. Yeah.
We're professionals here.
Yes.
1 ounce of lime juice. Ooh. Okay. Wait, I'm kind of excited. I never squeeze.
I've never squeezed one.
Do you go this way? Like this?
Yeah. Because
Like him?
juice needs to face down. Oh,
Yeah, duh.
I think.
Guys, I've used a juicer before. Okay, I'm gonna do it over this little guy. This is gonna go poorly.
It's gonna go amazing. Is this recipe for one so far, or is this for both?
What do you mean?
Like.
Wait, it's going!
Are all the steps we're doing for just one drink?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have to do it again.
No. Oh,
We're gonna-
I don't know how many servings is that what you're asking?
Yeah, is it one serving or two?
That's an amazing
One.
question, Faith.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to squeeze it more?
Asking all the right things. Yeah,
Ugh.
with my grip strength. Right.
Yes. Yeah! I feel like a farmer like milking a cow.
Okay, so we have to do the other half. Ready this?
Oh, whoa! You're like a hibachi chef, dude. Next episode, we're gonna do that. So
Yeah,
we'll
we're
involve
gonna
some
make
knife work.
Flip some knives.
Isn't it fun to do though? It's kind of satisfying.
Yeah. It's harder to start though than
Right.
finish it.
Honestly, I think that's good.
That was perfect.
That is
Yay.
amazing. Okay, we got our 1 ounce of lime juice. Bam! Blue agave, 3/4 ounces.
Ooh.
Woo! Okay. 3/4 of an ounce.
Yeah.
This is what makes it sweet, right?
Yeah.
It's like agave, like a natural sweetener.
I think so.
I feel like I did too much. Well, I like things sweet.
Sweeter, yeah. Sweeter.
And it's called sugar and spirits. So it's gotta be a sweet drink.
Gotta have the sugar.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna repeat those steps. And I'll probably just speed through it. So watch us do this again.
One more time.
Okay. Oh, but you know what?
We need some ice?
I was thinking the same thing.
Let's do it.
It's ice time. We're back with ice this time. We got our ice ready, but first I want to start on our garnishes. So I believe you gotta wet this guy,
Yeah.
wet the rim, if you will, with some lime juice to make it
Lime juice
sticky,
going? Okay.
and then we can put the stuff on there. I bit this, but it's okay because I'll drink out of it.
Yeah, good idea.
This is actually easier. Be careful, don't get pulp in it. Do you like pulp?
No, honestly, I don't.
Pulp is controversial.
What do you like pulp?
I have to be in the mood for it and I have to be aware of it. If I get orange juice and I don't think there's pulp in there, and then, you know, 5 seconds later I'm choking on pulp,
No.
then I'm gonna be pissed.
We're not rocking with the Sprite pulp.
But sometimes I like to go to the store and get like light pulp or some pulp,
If
but
it's-
never heavy pulp.
Like fresh orange juice, then
Uh-huh.
maybe. But
Right.
If I'm just buying store bought, then like no.
Yeah, I'm like, why do you even put that shit in there?
Yeah, it's a texture thing.
I agree. I know that we do a combination of salt and some smoked paprika. I had to go out and buy this today because we just had regular paprika, and
Smoked.
smoky makes it smokier tasting, clearly. So we needed that. So.
It's coming out slowly.
5 years later.
You may have to change the size.
You can do that?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you change this? Oh, yeah, that works better. Oh, you just pressed it. I think maybe.
What was I
I
doing?
think you were spinning this way, and you have to spin this way.
That's embarrassing. They're different sometimes because I'll be like, oh, like lefty loosey, and then it won't be that.
Yeah,
It's a betrayal.
yeah. Screws. I just had to install ceiling fan, 3 of them.
By yourself?
Well, I had
With Sydney?
Sydney and our realtor actually helping us.
The dream trio.
It took 3 lesbians to screw in 3 fans, and yeah, the lefty loosey situation.
It didn't work. Should we like? I don't know if that did anything.
Yeah. That.
Shake
That's
it.
doing it. It just has to be wide enough to fit this.
Okay, you wanna try one?
Yeah.
Rimmer.
Yeah, you do what?
I love to rim with my friends. Rim and stem.
Yeah. I think. Okay. I think we need more. I think we need more.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Let's
looks
just do it on
bad. I can bartend.
We're like actual bartenders.
No, because like imagine like a customer orders, you know, a slasher Summerita, and I'm like, sure, and that takes me 30 minutes to assemble this piece of shit. I think I'm still going the wrong way.
Yeah, it's the other way. No, you can do it. Come on.
Okay, which way?
So the other way that we were just doing. Nope, not that way. The other way. Yeah, that way. Rimmer.
Rimmer, yeah. You know what? I think that is okay.
It's rimmed.
I think that it's rimmed. It's red. It's a whole different color. Okay, let's do yours.
Let's see.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna plop these ice balls into the shaker so that our margaritas are cold. I know like some people, you know how like with wine, like you're supposed to store it at room temp and like you shouldn't drink it cold?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, well, I think it's a thing.
I don't know much
I think
about
it's
wine.
dumb though.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having a beverage, I want it to be cold. So I put ice in
I
there,
agree.
even if it's like, I don't know, if it's bad for the flavor.
We have too many controversial alcohol takes.
I know. No, all the alcoholics in the comments are like, fuck you!
That's not how you do it.
That's not how you make it.
You stupid.
They're like fucking punching the screen at how we're doing this.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we'll get better. I'll come back.
This is the first
next
episode.
season.
Yeah.
and we'll
It'll be so elevated. You won't. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I need the topper so it doesn't all come out.
Yes, what we measured with.
Okay. Shake.
So I think you need to hold it like really stacked on it.
Yeah.
And hold all of
Shake.
Don't you have to like smack it to seal it or something? And then like put it on and smack. Yeah. And now
You want to shake?
yeah.
Hold on to all parts. All parts of the vehicle.
She's offering a towel. Do you want a towel?
Thank you.
And then make sure it's like twisted. Like you can twist
Yeah,
it.
it's I smacked it. It's pretty.
And same thing with the top too.
No, go for it. Just go for it.
I am. Okay, I think
You think she's good?
I think she's shaking.
Let's pour. God, this boat wet. I'm trying to get the top off.
Oh. Do you want me to try that one as well?
Get it off! Wow. That's so... Guys, I have bad grip strength, okay? These are princess hands.
Yeah, mine are not.
She rock climbs. Here we go. Boulder. Ooh. It's coming out orangey pink.
That looks delicious, actually. Yeah, that looks so good.
We did a good job. I don't know if it'll taste good,
It's so.
but I have high hopes.
Oh, I think it'll taste good. You put so much of the blue agave in there.
And now, the last step, we put a mint sprig.
Yeah, garden.
Sprig of mint.
Just a sprig.
Bro, why is it so like thick? I feel like mint's supposed to be like dainty.
No, you're gonna roll it.
Roll it. Roll the leaf.
You gotta like like part whatever you want, the leaf, whatever part of the leaf you want. Just like kind of roll it a little bit. So
Oh, in the water.
I've seen bartenders do that where they're like, oh, you have to get the essence of it.
You gotta, like, kinda-
in the drink, so
you
you have
gotta
to
like
like.
squeeze it.
I'm so lost. Okay, can I put them in there?
Yeah.
Oh, bad.
Just like rest it.
Okay. What are we cheersing to?
Slasher Summerita.
All right. It's catching on with the person I invited here.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
That's not bad.
With the smoked paprika though.
That was the game changer.
That really does it.
You know what? Whole Foods, I rescind all of my abuse. The Italian soda's great. The blood orange Italian soda, I didn't even know I liked blood orange, but that tastes pretty freaking. All right, we're back with our Slasher Summeritas. Cheers again.
Cheers.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is, as we're sipping our little drinky drinks, I am gonna explain the plot of I Know What You Did Last Summer, which Faith has never seen, correct?
Never seen.
All right, I saw it a few months ago in preparation for the new one, the reboot. I watched like the first two, and I think I have a pretty good understanding of it. I might be so out of order and wrong, and you know, you guys can.
And I won't know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Poster board. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Let's meet our four main characters. We've got Julie James, Ray, I don't know his last name, Helen Shivers, my favorite character, and Barry.
Barry.
And some like actor lore to start off with. This is played by Jennifer Love Hewitt. She's in Ghost Whisperer. But Faith and I were talking. She sent me a TikTok the other day that's like, your one friend that knows like is like basically an IMDb page. Yeah, that's probably me. But okay, look at this. And he's played by Freddie Prinze Jr. And this is Sarah Michelle Gellar. And then this, I hope I'm saying, I think it's Ryan Felipe, but I wasn't born in the 90s, so you can't be mad at me for that.
Yeah, what year did the original come out?
1997.
Okay.
And I believe before that, Sarah Michelle Gellar and Ryan Philippe were in Cruel Intentions together, which I think maybe came out before this. Is these two actors, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar, they're in Scooby-Doo together, and they're married in real life.
Wow.
So yeah, some of them have like little connections with each other. So let's start with our setting. It's Southport. I remember the city's called Southport, and it's either in North Carolina or South Carolina, possibly Florida. It's somewhere on the coast.
Okay.
It's somewhere on like the East Coast, I think. Little small town, coastal town vibes. And we've got our 4 people here, our 4 like kind of rich kids, and they just graduated high school, I'm pretty sure. Miss Helen, who's also right here. Helen Shivers. She's our beauty queen pageant. That's kind of like what she has going on in the beginning of the movie. She has recently won Croaker Queen, which is like a big pageant in the town, I guess. So she's riding off the high of that. They're all celebrating. And they're like, let's go down to like the beach and let's hang out like we usually do. So they get in their little car, and some of them are drinking. And that's a bad combo. Drinking and driving, you don't want to do those things together. Yeah, they go down and they're hanging by the beach, they're drinking, they're making out. You know how like in like slashers, like everyone's like a horny and that's a problem? So yeah, they're making out, blah, 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 blah. And then they get back in the car, Barry's acting a fool. He is very drunk. He has his like head out the sunroof, he's like partying, blah, blah, blah. He's like shoving at Ray, who's driving the vehicle, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, you hear boom!
Uh-oh.
The car hits something. Barry comes and sits down, and Ray is like, what the hell was that? Probably a dog, right? Then they get out, and it's not a dog. It was a human being. And they're like, fuck, what do we do? And to be fair, Julie James, she wants to do the right thing. She's like, we gotta go to the police, we gotta help this guy out, like we just fucking ran someone over. But Barry's freaking out about his future and his reputation. He's like, no, this would destroy us, blah, blah, blah. So he agrees, we gotta get rid of the body. So they're like trying to put the body into the river, and at the last second, the guy is still alive and grabs at Helen. But then they shoved him in the water anyway. Oh. So technically he was still alive, but they like freaked out. Julie is still feeling like pretty conflicted about this. So she's like, we need to go to the police. Like we need to go.
Yeah.
But Barry like has this like insane moment. Oh, see, I was drawing to help me remember. This is the little dock they're at, and then they throw the body in the water. And then Barry, he gets very angry because Julie's like, maybe we should still go to the police. And he like chokes her out low-key. He's like, don't promise me you won't. Say you won't. Blah, 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 blah. It's very intense. Very toxic masculinity, which wasn't a thing in the 90s, but it was there. Barry gets everybody to agree not to say shit. Like, don't speak a word of this to anyone. This never happened. We'll move on with our lives. And then they're supposed to like move on to college since they just graduated high school. She's going to college. Helen's going to like Juilliard or something. She wants to be an actress, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of where it stops for a second. And then we move to 1 year later. Oh, I should mention that incident happened on 4th of July.
Okay.
During the summertime. We cut to 1 year later. Makes sense, the title, right?
Whoa!
We cut to 1 year later. Julie, she went to Boston in like college. Ray stayed behind. He's doing like some fisherman stuff, I think. Who the hell knows what Barry's doing? But Helen ended up not going to New York or Juilliard or pursuing anything. I don't know if it's because she was so traumatized by this experience, but she stays in town and is working at her like parents' shop with her sister Elsa, and it's like a dress shop. They're all kind of still frazzled by the events, but they've like somewhat moved on.
Okay.
Oh, and I forgot one detail. After they run dude over before they dump the body, their friend Max came by, and he didn't see the body, but he was like, why are you guys like stopped on the side of the road? And they're like, it's fine, Max, just leave, Max. So Max was kind of a witness, but he didn't actually know what was going on. Cut to a year later, Julie's coming back home, so they're all in the same place again, but they haven't really moved on like mentally from the incident.
Right.
This is the scary. Then we've got the fisherman.
Ooh.
He's a guy with a really sharp hook. And he wears like a slicker like fisherman outfit, like it's all black, and he has a hat so you can never see his face. It's like all like super like slick and smooth, and he just has that hook out, like ready to get you. And so the first person to die is our boy Max, who it wasn't his fault. He didn't do shit.
Involved.
Literally, he wasn't drinking and driving. He just like saw his friends on the side of the road being like, what are you guys doing? And moved on. So he didn't even deserve to die, but he gets slashed. No, it literally is. Whatever. The 4 friends are all hanging out, and somehow I think Julie gets this note. I know what you did last summer, and she's like, oh my god, like who knew? Like, is it one of you guys? Blah blah blah. They're trying to figure. Like they think maybe it's Max messing with them. Like Max maybe actually stalled more than he should have, and maybe he's like taunting them, trying to come after them.
But he's dead.
They don't know that though.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they don't know that yet.
But
Yeah, we do. Dramatic irony. So they're all like freaked out about it. But Barry's like, oh, someone's just messing with us. He's too cocky. That's kind of like his main character trait. And she gets, I know what you did last summer. And she's like, ooh. And then Julie takes it upon herself to kind of solve the mystery of who they did kill, to see like who would be coming after them. And so she's trying to figure that out. And at one point, she like stops because she's meeting Helen and Barry somewhere, and she opens the trunk of her car, and there's Max's dead body surrounded by dead fish.
Aww.
Like she's just like traumatized.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna show you that clip right now
Oh, okay.
because it has a very like iconic one-liner. Oh, it's crabs.
Crabs.
So I was wrong already.
She just runs away.
She's meeting her friends. That's Helen and Barry, and they're coming back to the car to see what's up with Max and the crabs.
These crabs.
He has crabs. Pause. I missed something important.
His arm?
Yes.
Okay.
So, between Max being killed and after they get the note and before this scene they found Max's body, Barry he goes to the gym and "You're next" is like written on like in fog in like the mirrors, and so he's freaked out. And the killer actually like comes after him. Barry got run over by the hook guy, and he like threatened him. He had the hook. He almost like slashed him. And then it cuts to Barry in the hospital, and the hook, Mr. Fisherman, didn't actually kill him. And so Barry's kind of like, he's like, this guy, whoever's pranking us, they don't want to kill us. They're just trying to like mess with us. But I'm like, you got run over. Like, hello. And now there is a dead body in the trunk. But as you can see, when they went back to the trunk, the body had been moved. No more crabs in the trunk.
No, not even any crabs. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Another part I forgot. She just said coleslaw on Helen's head. That's because, during the time when like Barry got like run over and stuff, the killer actually snuck into Helen Shiver's house and like cut off a lot of her hair. Because she's like a pageant queen, she's supposed to be vain, so it's like a vanity thing. Which I don't like that trope, but that's why Sarah Michelle Gellar is wearing this like fugly hat in the scene. Barry and Helen have both been terrorized already, so they know this shit is like real.
Yeah.
And then Miss Julie James, Miss Jennifer Love Hewitt, she's about to give the funniest, most iconic like line delivery.
What are you waiting for?
What are you writing about?
The spin is what gets me. What are you waiting for? But like honestly, me too. If I would, I'd be pissed.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
But
That's crazy.
so that happens. Barry and Helen, they end up being like, whatever. We have to go to this 4th of July parade because Helen's the reigning croaker queen. So they have to go to the parade. And while they're at the parade, Helen actually spots Hook Guy, and she's like, that's bad. And then nothing really happens there. But while they're there, Julie James, she is at the house of this lady named Misty. And they think it's her brother that they like run over. So they kind of find out who the mystery guy is that they ran over. And his name is David Egan. I'm pretty sure. He had a wife and he accidentally like got her killed in a car accident. And then the story there, like the news ran with, was that he killed himself because nobody knew these kids like ran him over. So they think David Egan's thing was a suicide. That's what Julie James finds out when she goes to his sister's house, basically after doing some research. Now we're going to the Croaker Queen pageant. This is the next year pageant, and since like Helen Shivers is the reigning queen, she has to be there to like pass down the crown to the next girl. So the next scene I'm actually gonna show you is where they're at the pageant, and this scene has been like mimicked by Scary Movie. I'll tell you the Scary Movie version of it afterward because it's pretty funny. It's a funny parody. But basically in this one, Helen's watching like one of the pageant girls, one of the contestants like walk, and she just has to like sit there. And her boyfriend Barry, to protect her, has gone in like the balcony just to like watch and make sure no one like sneaks on stage to murder her ass, as good boyfriends do.
Is he dead? No. No! Where's the urgency?
Literally.
Probably just said, excuse me.
Okay, and basically they go back to the balcony. Barry's nowhere to be seen. The killer and Barry are gone because they take too long. This is another trope in like slasher movies. The cops are never helpful. They're like 10 hours late to the scene of the crime, and they also don't care. And they don't believe you. You'll be like, I just saw there's this guy chasing me with this huge knife. And they're like, well, it's probably a prank. You know, teenagers.
Yeah. It's a joke. He hallucinated.
No,
That's
literally.
always something.
Okay, so but Helen like kind of knows that he's dead, like because like she saw like a lot of the hook things. She's like, he's probably done for. So she's distraught. Cops aren't listening to her, and the cop ends up offering to drive her home. And what I'm about to show you is probably my favorite scene in the movie. I think it's a lot of people agree, it's one of the most iconic chase scenes in like slasher movie history because of how long it goes on for. So it is gonna be like a longer clip, but it's fun. So here is, what's her name? Helen Shivers. She's in the cop car, and basically the cop had to use like this alley because the roads were closed due to the parade. So he had to use this alley to drop her back off home. But he saw this car having trouble in the middle of the alley, and he goes out to help this guy who honestly looks suspicious.
Yeah.
You can't even see that dude's face. Why are you? But I mean, if you're a cop, you gotta help people, I guess. Sucks to be a cop.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The fisherman said, "Hey, cab." This is Sarah Michelle Gellar's Buffy training kicking in.
Yeah.
She just kicked out the cop window.
Glass?
Wasn't that
Falling over
badass?
on her stomach?
But basically, she ran to her sister's dress shop, her sister Elsa's dress shop, and she's like, let me in, let me in. Elsa lets her in, and unfortunately, like, the back door is open, so that while Sarah Michelle Gellar is like on the phone trying to get the police, or Helen Shivers is, the murderer has come in and killed her sister Elsa, which I think she's already found the body at this point.
No.
Yeah. This part's so scary. This is like the most intense moment of the movie to me. No, that's my... Because that's my worst nightmare.
That scared the shit out of me and I was expecting it. Oh.
She sees her dead sister. She's acting the hell out of this.
Strong as fuck. Woo.
Yes, ma'am. Like, she wants to live so bad. She's fighting for her life.
She's like parkour. Oh.
No, literally.
Oh my god.
Because if someone's coming at you with a hook, I'd risk a broken ankle too.
Yeah.
Stop it. Keep going. Because it's 4th of July.
Yeah, she doesn't really know that. Also, it's a year anniversary from.
That's why I probably should mention that.
Yeah.
Because it's summer, and the killer knows what she did last summer.
I don't know. Go join the
I know,
band.
she thinks she hears something.
Oh, bro. How does she get out of this? No one notices. Come on, man, kids.
Yeah. The band kids are too good at keeping a beat. She does die there.
You're kidding.
I'm not. They don't even show her dying, really.
I think you just hear her die.
No, it doesn't really show it. It's just like it's kind of the camera far away, and you can see she's being like slashed with the hook, and it doesn't really show her dying. Like, she doesn't have like a cool like death scene.
They don't even get.
Yeah, they don't get like a facial expression of her like dying or anything, but it's assumed she's dead because you just see the hook.
Girl.
So, and everyone, a lot of people are mad about that, like fans of her, because they're like, she deserved to be a final girl. With that chase scene, she got out of the cop car, she kicked it open, ran all the way to her sister's dress shop, like called the police, that she was doing all the smart things. She pulled the little pulley to get to the second floor of the dress shop, flew out the window,
Literally.
landed on the ground, and then she just looked behind her. Whenever you see a crowd of people, just keep going forward. I don't care if the killer's right, but just keep going forward.
Yeah, she needed to join the band.
But yeah,
So
of course.
who's even left?
So we have Julie James left.
Okay.
So yeah, Barry, Rip Barry, Rip Helen Shivers. But we still got Julie James and Ray left. And I should have mentioned this at the beginning, but like Helen and Barry, obviously like they were boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know if Ray and Julie are, or there's some sort of like sexual tension. I don't know if they're actually together or not. And Ray, Loki, like after, like he's not very helpful during all this part. He's kind of absent. She's doing all the research, and they're goofing around doing pageant things and get killed. But basically, Julie is doing some research on the laptop, and she finds out some crucial piece of information. Oh, she finds out that the guy they ran over wasn't David Egan.
Uh-oh.
It was actually, you know how I said David Egan, he had a wife that was killed in a car accident, and then he was so sad he committed suicide is what the news kind of put it as. But what really happened was the girl who died in the car accident, his wife, that girl's father, whose name is Ben Willis, he actually got back from killing David Egan for accidentally killing his daughter. So he just killed David Egan, and by the time our group of friends meets him, he's driving David Egan's car. So he's the one that they run over, Ben Willis, not David Egan. Basically his father-in-law, David Egan's father-in-law. So she finds out the true identity, and she's like, shit, we gotta tell him. And she runs to the docks because she knows Ray works at the docks, and she sees Ray's boat, and she sees. I can talk after a margarita.
Yeah.
She sees that the boat is named Billy Blue, and that kind of is a red flag to her because she remembers when she talked to Missy, David Egan's sister, she said that like there's only one visitor and his name was Billy Blue. And so she's like, oh shit, Ray has been the killer the whole time. His boat is called Billy Blue, and Billy Blue was the one to visit Misty, blah, blah. That's the conclusion she draws.
Okay.
And she's freaked out. And then this guy like sees her kind of like panicking and not wanting to like go with Ray. And so he ends up being like, here, go hide out on my boat. And he knocks Ray out. This ends up being a mistake because Ray wasn't the bad guy, because Ben Willis is the bad guy. So I think, I don't know, maybe she thought that like he was helping out with it. I don't know why, I don't know. But so she goes onto this guy's boat, and she quickly realizes that was a mistake because underneath the guy's boat is pictures of all of her friends, like on like a bulletin board, and it's like obviously this is the guy. And while she's trying to like get out of there, there's like an ice box in the lower part of the boat, and she's trying to like climb out because Ben Willis has hopped in the boat to hunt her. He's really pumped to kill her because like she's kind of like the OG of the situation, even though she was the only one who wanted to do the right thing, really. But yeah, Hook Guy's coming after her. She's trying to get out of this ice that's on the boat, and then she sees Helen Shiver's body in the ice, and that's how it's confirmed she's dead, because you see all like the hook marks in here. But like, yeah, her friend's dead body like slides off, and she's like it's like a moment. So after like the incident the summer before, they kind of drifted off because they were best friends, Julie and Helen, and they have this cute moment in the car before Helen is killed, and Helen tells her like, we used to be best friends, Julie. We used to be so close. Like, what happened? Because of all the fucked shit that happened. And then the next time they talk, they don't talk because Helen's dead. So they never like get to resolve kind of their friendship, which is sad. What ends up happening? Ray wakes up because fisherman Ben Willis knocked him the fuck out. He wakes up, sees that Hook Man's coming after Julie. He does some sort of rigging with the ropes and like cuts off the fisherman's hand that's like holding the hook, and then fisherman freaking falls into the water. And that's how the movie ends.
Oh.
They are like the two survivors, Julie and Ray. They kiss, blah 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 blah. They think Hook Guy's gone. There's some sort of like final jump scare, but like it doesn't actually have to do anything with the plot. Like the plot's resolved. And I Know What You Did Last Summer too is basically the same thing with Julie and Ray and Brandy, who plays Carla, and it's the same shit, but they're in the Bahamas instead. They fuck off to the Bahamas thinking they'll be safe, but the killer actually lured them there. And it ends up being like Ben Willis survived this fall into the water without his hand, whatever. So he ends up being the killer in the second one, as well as his like secret son, who was like one of their friends on like the group trip in the second one. But yeah, the second one is this, but in the Bahamas.
So you've seen the second one?
Yeah.
It just came out, right?
No. So I Know What You Did Last Summer, first one. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is the second one. There is a third one called I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, but with a completely different cast, and it was like a straight-to-DVD movie. There's also a TV show series called I Know What You Did Last Summer. Haven't watched that. And then they have the reboot that just came out this summer with like Madeline Klein and GC, and that was pretty entertaining. But can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And are you gonna watch like the new one or anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
So do you not want me to spoil it?
No,
Then?
you can spoil it.
So spoiler alert, in this last movie, they bring back the legacy characters like Ray and Julie, but there's still like this like group of teenagers that's the main focal point, and it ends up in this newest one, Ray is one of the killers. It makes no sense because he protects her in the first two movies, but they try to spin it like
suspect.
right.
And
They try to spin it like his like trauma has changed him, and like his reasoning is like everybody forgot about like his friends being killed in the 90s, so like now, but I'm like
he's continuing the cycle.
No, literally, and I'm like it was surprising, like I didn't expect it, but I also didn't believe it. I was like, low-key, that makes sense for his characters. That a lot of people were like, what the hell? But honestly, it was a really fun movie, but there's not a cool chase scene. People wanted like an extended chase scene like we saw with Helen Shivers, but Sarah Michelle Gellar does make a cameo in it, and she as like the ghost of Helen Shivers, and she's telling Madeline Klein's character, who like is Croaker Queen of like that generation, you know, I didn't want to die either, but blah blah blah. So it kind of like comes full circle for like her character a little bit. But yeah, Ray ends up being the killer. What the hell? But that's I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Sounds crazy. I feel like I need to watch it now.
Right? Honestly, it is like a fun watch, but sorry, I showed you the best clips already. I showed you the best parts.
Good
But
slasher.
no, it is like a fun thing to watch around like 4th of July. I'm like patriotic. To wrap my first episode of Sugar and Spirits up, I have a couple questions for you, Faith, if you're game to answer.
Of course.
Okay. What's a trope in the slasher genre that you hate to see? Like it irritates you every time.
I mean, anytime that like a woman is dumb, I feel like that's about like anytime a woman makes like a really dumb decision.
Like she would never do that.
Right.
Loki, that's how I felt about the Helen Shivers chase scene. I was like, why did she turn back at the last second?
Right.
She was so close
Like
to
if
safety.
you've made all these smart decisions up until this point, and then it's just used as like
A plot device
for her to be killed,
pisses me off.
yeah, like no,
I agree.
she wouldn't make that decision.
I hate when like a character is like fighting off the killer and they have some sort of weapon, like a bat, or they took the knife from him, whatever, and they get him a few times and then they drop the weapon and run away. Carry the weapon with you. That guy's gonna come again. Like in 5 minutes. No, and it makes me so angry.
Yeah.
And another one that Scooby-Doo is known for, like where they let's split up, blah blah blah. But I hate when they do it. Like there's someone hunting you guys down one by one. So why would you be by yourself anywhere?
I feel like it's just dumb decisions. Like anytime someone's making a stupid decision that although like in the height of the moment, some people do make dumb decisions, but in general, it's more interesting if people make smart decisions and then still fail.
I agree. Because it also makes you want to root for them more.
Yeah.
Like Helen Shivers, I'm like, I wanted her so badly to survive because of how hard she fought and like the intelligent decision she made to try to survive.
Right.
So that's why people love her so much.
Exactly.
Okay, next question. In the event that you and your ragtag group of friends are being hunted/brutally killed by a masked assailant one by one,
Uh-oh.
are you buying a gun?
Am I buying one?
Are you getting a gun?
Do I have the time to?
See, I was thinking about this too, because like usually when you're being like murdered, your friends are being like hunted, you don't know you're in that situation until it's like too late and there's no time to go to the gun store.
I feel like a gun might be a good idea, but a knife Like, definitely.
Yeah, a solid knife.
Because the slashers are going to sneak up on you.
Mhm.
And they're going to sneak up on you with a knife. And I
That's
think
true.
having a knife
No time to
is,
pull a gun.
Yeah, better
Mhm.
defense than a gun. But yeah, I mean, I'm probably arming up with everything I can get.
Because what are you gonna do with a shotgun if the guy's already has his hook out and has grabbed you? Like,
Right.
you need a short distance weapon as
All
well.
different ones. Like,
Dagger.
basically, if I have time, I'm buying like full suit of armor, like whatever.
I'm getting a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, a bulletproof vest.
A
that's the
Kevlar,
thing,
like.
thing. Yeah, like everything you can.
And I'm never by myself. I'm peeing, I'm shitting, I don't care. I'm gonna have like 3 people in the bathroom with me.
Always together, always huddled
Like,
up.
if it's that or
Always
death.
with weapons. Yeah, we need to see that movie. Like,
Exactly.
People are like, they're like, oh, our friends are dying. Let's get all the stuff together.
Yeah,
and, like,
let's
no
all
one's
stay in
coming
one
out.
place. Let's go get guns. We're gonna get this guy.
Yeah, like.
I'd love to see it. Oh, what character archetype would each of us be in a horror movie? I'm gonna give you some examples. So the first one I would categorize as the skeptic. That's the one who doesn't believe anything bad is going on. Kind of like the Barry, where he's like, guys, we're fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's no evil guy chasing us. It's the guy who's like, our house isn't haunted. It's that guy.
Yeah, I feel like neither of us would be that.
I agree. I believe shit. I'm too gullible. I immediately believe it.
And we watched so many horror movies and we're like, no, yeah,
Right.
Just kind of a supporting friends type.
Absolutely. And then the archetype, the guide. This is the one with like all the knowledge and stuff to help you through what's going on. I don't think there's really one, and I know what you did last summer, but a good example is Randy in Scream. Like, he's telling everybody the rules of the horror movie and like, you know, how we're gonna survive this killer. He's the most helpful.
I think that could be partially you.
Yeah.
Because you are.
Here we are.
Yeah. Because
That's a good one. I wouldn't mind that. Then we have the instigator. This is the one who kind of like starts the issue to begin with. Like, they opened Pandora's box. They moved into the haunted house. They fucked the shit up. And I would say like Barry is also like a good one for the instigator, because he's the one in the beginning who's like so drunk and like messing with Ray's character as he's driving, and he's also the one who's like, we gotta get rid of the body, and who threatens the other people like, don't go to the police. So he kind of almost brings the havoc that comes the next year onto himself. Then we have what I'm calling the baddie.
The baddie.
But a lot of the times they characterize it as like a whore like thing.
Right.
It's because it's like, whatever, if you're a woman in a movie, you are not allowed to have sex. If you're in a slasher or a horror movie, if you're horny, then you're dead. You should be a virgin if you're in a slasher movie.
You're killed for that.
No, like in Scream, if you remember, like Tatum dies because she's kind of like, she's not even, it's not like she's slutty or whatever, she's just being a teenager. And then like Sydney Prescott, who's a virgin, she's kind of like more saved, like, because she did good things.
Right.
She's a good person, she won't get killed, blah 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 blah. Another good example, there's this movie called Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if you've seen that.
I think I have, but ask me if I remember it.
No, every time we talk about a movie, I'm like, oh, remember that movie we saw last week in theaters? Remember this part of it? She's like,
nope, not one bit.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
very, very bad at remembering.
but in Cabin in the Woods, it's basically like scientists are engineering for this cabin to be like haunted and kill off these people for some sort of greater purpose. But one of the characters, her name is Jules, and they kind of need her for this experiment to work to be the like horror archetype. But she's not a whore, so she dyes her hair, and they end up putting like some sort of chemicals in her hair to make her like dumb and ditzy and horny, so that she acts like that, and she ends up being like the first killed in the movie. But like, even like her boyfriend is like, I don't know why she was acting like that, she's not dumb at all, like she has a 4.0, blah blah blah. But it so kind of like flips it on its head, where it's like, yeah, here's the typical trope you do, but you know, we're gonna kind of spin it on itself, because this girl's smart. Yeah. Then we have the final girl. So in this movie, I know what we did last summer, it's Julie James. Some other good ones, Sydney Prescott and Scream, of course. The girl from Halloween, Laurie Strode. Basically, the survivor. Our last one is the killer. And so in this case, I know what you did last summer. It's Ben Willis / the Fisherman. But yeah, it's Ghostface, it's Jason, it's Michael Myers, it's the bad guy. And I don't know if you want to think about it like casting us, like who you would want to play, which archetype, or who you think we are in real life. So once again, we got the skeptic, the guide, the instigator, the baddie, the final girl, and the killer.
I feel like everybody wants to be the final girl.
Duh.
But
not all of us can be.
Can't be the final girl. I feel like both of us could be the final girl. Though.
I agree. Like, for my own pride, I'm gonna say like we would both be amazing final girls. But I've like thought about this too. I think I'd like either be like a final girl or like the first to die. So I'm thinking maybe I could be the baddie. Yeah, because maybe maybe I kiss someone in the second scene, and that, you know, that writes my ticket.
Yeah, I feel like I could potentially be the instigator, but in like not.
You're not even trying to.
Yeah, like in an innocent way.
Yeah.
In a like reckless way, just because I didn't know and I did something bad and
us would be killers.
Yeah. No.
I'm not planning on killing anyone. I'm a combo of baddie, guide, and final girl.
Yeah.
And you're a combo of instigator, guide, and final girl.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I think that sounds great.
Do you have anything else you want to comment on?
Thanks for bringing me on.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you
For
on.
your first ever episode.
Woo, first guest.
Yay.
All right, well, thank you to Faith, and thank you to Alyssa, who now she's asleep, but she helped me set everything up. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you here next time on Sugar and Spirits. Bye.
Bye. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. All right, okay.
We'll become a killer if you don't. Like
You literally. We're literally coming for you with a hook.
All right. We gotta finish our summer slasher movie.